you doing, everyone? Welcome back to the Big Breakfast. It's weather time around here, and we're going to turn things over to Dawn Chubai. She's standing by in the Studio A. What's the latest with the weather, Dawn?
Hi, Mark. It's a beautiful but windy day in store. The current temperature is 9 degrees. Winds west at 12 kilometers, gusting to 50 this afternoon, so you might not want to rake those leaves quite yet. There'll be a high today of 15, with the overnight dropping to 2 degrees. And of course, the normal high for this time of year is 12. This time last year in the almanac, the sun rose at 7:56 and setting at 6:43 p.m. Across the province, Red Deer, sun and clouds, high of 15. Calgary, sun with clouds, high of 17. Jasper's going to experience some showers with about a high of 11. Grand Prairie, a high of 12 under partly sunny skies. Fort McMurray will reach 11 with a chance of showers. And Lloydminster will have sun and clouds with a high of 11. In the Long Range, tomorrow will be a high of 12, dropping below 0 to -6. Friday, a high of 8 and a low of -7. Saturday and the weekend, the temperatures will bounce back with a high of 11 and a low of -7. And that's the weather. Back to you, Mark.
Hey, all right, Dawn. Everything all right? Doing okay in there?
Oh, yeah, just trying.
I think things are fine.
Thank you.
All right, what's the plan for the weekend? Are you singing this weekend?
I am actually fortunate enough to be performing an Alberta showcase, but I'm going to try to sneak in a bike ride since it's going to be so nice. I want to catch it before the snow happens. So.
Is it a you and piano thing going on?
It's the trio thing happening. Yeah, it's my 15 minutes of fame. So.
That's awesome. Good luck to you. Wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
All right, now, to get there, you'll be taking a vehicle, so that leads us to traffic. What's the word?
Well, in traffic, there's a couple of tie-ups on city streets. There's been a collision westbound on 137th Avenue at 130th Street, so stay right to get around it quickly. There's a stall southbound on 127th Street and 142nd Avenue, so stay right there. And another stalled vehicle slowing things down westbound on 50th Street and 28th Avenue. And finally, watch your speedometer if you're traveling northbound on 170th Street and 116th Street. The police have set up those wonderful photo radar traps.
Have you ever gotten a parking ticket?
You know what? I am like the biggest goody-goody in the whole world. I've never had a ticket of any kind.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Really? No ticket at all? Eh?
I just have, I'm just so fantastic a driver in Parker. I just have never been fortunate enough to receive a bill. So.
All right, enough of this. All right, Dawn, thank you very much. We'll see you shortly. It's time now to hit the commercial break. When we come back, we're going to kill a snake. Hey, welcome back, friends. We're going to check in a little bit later on in the program with Clips for the Cure. It's going to aid folks with breast cancer. It's at Heritage Mall this weekend. We'll get into that a little bit later on. Do some cooking as well. But right now, it's time to find out what's cooking in the weather department. Dawn Chubai is here. Dawn, what's the word?
Well, Mark, it's going to be a beautiful but sunny day in store. The current temperature is 9 degrees, with winds at 12 kilometers gusting to 50 this afternoon, so you might not want to pull out that rake quite yet. The high of today is going to be 15 degrees, and tonight it'll hit a low of 2 degrees. The normal high for this time of year is 12. In the almanac, the sun rose at 7:56 a.m. and the sun set at 6:43 p.m. Across the province, Red Deer will have sun and clouds with a high of 15, Calgary sun and clouds with a high of 17, and Jasper's going to experience some showers with a high of 11. Grand Prairie will be sunny with some clouds with a high of 12. Fort McMurray, clouds and sun, high of 11. Lloydminster will have also some sun and clouds with a high of 11. On the long-range forecast, we'll have sun and clouds Thursday with a high of 12, low of -6. Friday, sun and clouds with a high of 8, low of -7. Saturday, sun and clouds again with a high of 11 and -7, but seems to be bouncing back for the weekend. So, back to you, Mark.
Hey, Dawn, I got a question for you.
Sure.
You got any weekend plans?
I think I'm going to go for a bike ride this weekend, try to hit it before the snow starts to come. I can feel it getting a little chillier, so hopefully.
Yeah, just that bike ride? Are you playing at all, the band, or what's the story?
I'm performing an Alberta showcase this weekend, so that's going to keep me busy for the majority of it, but I'm hoping to sneak out a little bit and get some fresh air.
All right. And hey, what's the word on your trip? You were just recently overseas. Tell me about it, will you? A little bit.
It was just fantastic. The people there are just so courteous and polite, and I just had a fabulous time. It was a great cultural experience for me.
Good for you. All right, Dawn, let's take a look at what's going on in traffic.
In traffic, a couple of types on city streets. There's been a collision westbound on 137th Avenue at 130th Street. Stay right to get around it quickly. There's a stall southbound on 127th Street and 142nd Avenue, and another stalled vehicle on 50th Street and 28th Avenue. Finally, watch your speedometer northbound on 170th Street and 116th Avenue as those lovely policemen are out with their photo radar traps.
Kind words, kind words. All right, Don, thank you so very much. Okay, we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Don will be back. So will we in 2. Stay with us.